Hi, good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. I'm coming to you this day telling you that life is fragile and you should handle with prayer because we're definitely at the end times and a lot of us are struggling. January has been a very, very difficult month already for a lot of us, and I want to talk to you about it. I want to encourage you. My name is Millicent Olagere Blast, your image diva. So let us talk. A lot of you may have heard about the actress Regina King. You probably know her. She's an award-winning actress in America, and she lost her son to a young son under 30 to suicide. And we also have our 2019 Miss America that also committed suicide. Um, she was an attorney and she was a TV personality with Extra. She was, before her demise, she was going around impacting young life, um, socially teaching them, training them. So it must have been really difficult to realize that somebody with such a high profile personality will be going through such painful depression or something so sorrowful that she will decide to commit, take her own life. It is really painful. It was hard for me to process. And many of you probably know one or two people that are not that famous that are going through that. And that is what I want to talk to you about. I want to ask you, how are you doing for real? You know, when people ask that question, how are you doing for real? They don't really expect you to, to tell them that you are not doing good. They expect you to reply and say, I am fine. They want you to say, oh, I'm doing okay, I'm fine, everything is wonderful. But everything is not always wonderful, and we should be able to say, oh, as a matter of fact, lately, or I have been having this kind of fear or thoughts, worry about my job, about my marriage, about finances, or about my immigration status, or about relationships, whatever it is, you should be able to have someone to talk to. When I am feeling down, which recently I've been going through a lot in the last couple of years in my own life, I would tune into listen to good motivational worship programs on YouTube. One of them is called um, Above Inspiration. Remember that, Above Inspiration. They have all kinds of ministers. You will find the one that you love or that you enjoy. People like Joy Osteen, Joyce Myers, John Hagee, T.J. Jakes, so many known and unknown that will inspire you and encourage you. They're not just talking, but they're using scripture, Bible passages to tell you that, your situation is not permanent and it is just a temporary situation test, because that's what it is. If you wait a little longer, you will find out that your season will change. In Ecclesiastes 3, it says that there are seasons. There's seasons to rejoice. There's season to go through some challenges, and there's season to be born, and there's season to die. So we come in this world. None of us will live forever, but suicide is not and must not be your last option. So for this, I want to point out to you that your life will change. If somebody asks you, how are you? Please feel free to say, I am not good. And feel free to call a pastor or call a mentor or your neighbor, or to go to your leasing office, wherever it is, whoever you can trust, and tell them the truth. If you're a student, speak to somebody in school, a counselor. Please do not think about committing suicide, because so many people thought about that and gave themselves a second chance. Their life changed for the better and they are doing very well today. I love you and I'm here for you. Send me a comment, a message, whatever you're going through. I'll pray with you. I'll pray for you. And I just want to point out that if you or anyone, you know anyone that is struggling and they're thinking suicidal thoughts, you should please call this number, 1-800-273-TALK. That is 1-800-273-8255, or text strength to crisis line 741-741, or go to suicidepreventionlifeline.com. Suicidepreventionlifeline.com. I wrote it down. I'll show you right now. This is it. 1-800-TALK. That's 1-800-273-TALK, or 1-800-273-8255, or text strength to crisis line 741-741, or go to suicidepreventionlifeline.org. Prophesy into your life today that everything that you're believing in God for is going to come to pass. You just need a little patience. In the meanwhile, trust God, pray, find a group, a church group, or a counseling group, seek help with a therapist, wherever you can get help. If you have a good family member that you can trust, that can help you and intercede on your behalf and pray with you, and do not for any reason stay by yourself when you are feeling those sad thoughts. I love to go to the mall when I'm beginning to feel a little depression coming in. Even if I'm not buying anything, just being in that environment with a lot of positive energy, with a lot of people laughing, chatting, people eating, it gives me hope. I don't know what gives you hope, but whatever it is that you think makes you happy in that moment, do it. Please do not stay home by yourself. Do not go to an isolated place and decide that you're going to take your life. It is not worth it, okay? Please do not do it. There's so many people that love you, and there's so many people that are going through very, very difficult times. But tough times don't last. Only tough people do, and you know that well. I love you, and I will see you soon. In the meanwhile, stay healthy and blessed, okay? Cheer up. This is your image diva, Millicent Olagere Blast. Have a good day.